Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a full face of Best of Beauty for Allure. I did this back in 2017. I was looking at my channel because I know I've done this before. And I decided to do it this year. I'm just always curious to see what Allure ranks for their products as best of the year. I was a little surprised by some things, as I am most years, honestly. And I went through my collection to find one from every category that I could complete a full face for you guys so we can go over, discuss these products, if we think they deserve an award or not. And I thought it would be super fun to do today. So without further ado, if you like the sounds of this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, as it definitely helps out my channel. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell if you want to be notified of all my future videos. Let's go ahead and begin this Best of Beauty for Allure. We have a mixture of high-end and drugstore here. Starting off with the Burts Bees Rescue Balm with Turmeric. It's the cooling eucalyptus version. If you've been watching my channel this past year, you know how much I love this product. This saved my lips last winter, my daughter's lips. This is what I go for when I really need that rescue for my lips. Like severe chapped lips for the cooler months. I am notorious for dry skin, dry lips, like I'm just dry all over. And this truly does work miracles on my lips. So I was very happy to see this. This is my favorite product that Burt's Bees does, and 100% deserves an award to be recognized. So definitely check out this one. This is specifically the one that I love. I know they have various lip balms, which I haven't tried all of them, but I do really love this one. Then we're gonna go in with the Shiseido Synchro Skin Soft Blurring Primer. And I've recently been using this a bunch on my channel. And I was kind of surprised to see this on there. I haven't heard anyone really talk about it. I know I've personally used it a few times and it's nice, but I don't know if it was the best primer this year for me personally. But we're gonna be putting that to blur the skin. I do feel like there's other better blurring primers out there, and I would have loved to have seen the Synchro Skin Radiant Foundation on the list, honestly. That whole line is beautiful. So I can see why, I guess, they included this primer, but I do think there are other options out there. I look like I have a mask on from my concealer. It does leave your face super soft though. I was really happy to see a product from LYS on the Allure Best Of. I think a bunch of products, honestly, from their launch this year could have definitely made it for winners, and this was the one that they mentioned. It's the LYS Love Yourself Triple Fix Serum Foundation, and this has hyaluronic acid in it, so it moisturizes your skin, but also blurs imperfections just due to the formula. The packaging is to die for. I love the packaging, and it's a really good price for Sephora. It feels super luxe. It's a clean beauty brand at Sephora, if that's something you're looking for. And the pump's amazing. Just honestly, so many good things I can say about this. So I'm just going to pump this on the back of my hand. I have it in the shade TG1, which probably is going to be a little dark for me right now. It's going to match my body, definitely not my face. We have no color going on there. Good medium coverage, and I just love that it looks natural and it's hydrating. Just bring it down my neck because my tan is very patchy. Paint all my hair in the process. That's one way of lightening it. And the side too to match, I guess. Oh, we're a mess. I love the finish of this. It just looks like skin. It's so pretty. Then for concealer, we have the Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage Concealer Brighten and Correct Duo. And this one, when I tested it in trying new makeup, it wasn't my favorite, honestly. I haven't tried too many stick concealer products, but this one was a little too thick for my under eyes. And you can correct, you can brighten with this product. You can do a little bit of correction on this side. And then the brighten. I like how you can be precise with stick concealers. Just the formula of this for me wasn't my favorite, but we're going to use it today. And I'm going to be using my Ghost Sponge from Base Blue Cosmetics, and this glows in the dark. I didn't know that. If I were to be doing my makeup in the dark, which wouldn't happen, it glows in the dark. I thought it was such a cool little touch to the Ghost Sponge. And I was saying I was using the Ghost Tail to blend out my concealer, but Stephanie, she used this in a video and said she's using the Ghost Booty. So I'm using the Ghost Booty now. I feel like the foundation honestly gives more coverage than this concealer. I think I'd mostly use it for a corrector and not necessarily a concealer. Then for bronzer, contour, this doesn't surprise me at all, honestly, with the amount of hype it had. And for me personally, it wasn't my favorite just due to the color, and I've had other formulas that are a little bit easier for me to work with. I am the rare exception for that because majority of people love this. And this is the Patrick Ta for Face Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. For this product, you have your cream here, which is covered by this little flap, and then your powder. So I do use the medium shade. I'm going with the cream contour first. It's the color for me. You guys can let me know. I think you guys really liked how this looked on me, which made me feel better about the product. Didn't end up returning it because of that reason, because you guys seem to like it. Just something I guess I have to get past. It looks okay there. It's kind of good for me to revisit. Oh. That foundation, my skin is super glowy, and I do need to set down my face just because it helps with the texture of my skin. I am going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Face Powder just to set my face. And I didn't have a powder that was in any category that won this year, which was kind of surprising. I feel like I got a few this year. And if this Charlotte powder hasn't won before, Allure, we're going to have issues. All the products and tools, brushes that I'm using, always linked down below. I link my tools separately from the products. So just check the description box, everything is down there. Just look at the comparison from my face to my forehead. Really does make a difference for me to powder. And I'm just going to take the powder side of that Patrick Ta, go over top of where I cream contoured. Some of the products on the list I hadn't even heard about before, honestly. So I'd love to know your thoughts on the products I'm featuring, and if you checked out the list yourself, I'll link it down below for you guys to go see. I found especially for the eye category, like they did cover brows, mascara really well, but in terms of eyes, they were all singles. There was no eyeshadow palettes or anything like that featured, which I thought was, oh, actually there was one from ColourPop, but I just found it lacking, I would say. Okay, I really like this product right now. It looks really good with this foundation. Am I now converted? It looks really pretty. Okay, I see what you guys are saying. Maybe I'm gonna have to use it more now. Then I'm just taking a little bit of that bronzer shade and running it through my crease. I honestly didn't have any of the eye products. I've heard about majority of them. I just felt it was lacking. Could have definitely been way more featured. With the amount of palettes that just are constantly releasing, like, just how was it not more? Just ran a little bit of that powder through the crease. It's going to be a super natural look, but I feel like a lot of the products they featured kind of geared towards that because this year really was all about the more natural, effortless makeup. And this one for the eye category, which I was kind of surprised by only because it's such a new release, but sometimes I feel like Allure needs to include a product from certain brands to be featured, and this is from Benefit. So this is the Pomade Brow Pomade, and I do think if you like pomades, this is good. So I guess I can see why they included it, but I'm just not a fan of pomades, so I guess I'm a little bit biased. So this is really cool because it has that area in it you can wipe off products so you don't get too much. And I used this on my brows and I didn't like it, so I'm gonna use it for eyeliner today, which I thought would be a cool thing to do. And it's supposed to be waterproof, so I figured this is going to be a good option, and I'm always looking for a good brown liner, so maybe I'm onto something here. Doing a little baby wing. I think this formula would work really well if you did smoky wings and really smudge this out, just from how I remember it looking on my brows, to be quite honest, and just how the product applies. I think it would be good to smudge. Then for eyelash curlers, the Shuamura one won an award this year. And this one isn't their original one, it's just like a limited edition Super Mario one, which if you know me, video games collaborating with makeup, I'm never getting rid of this. But if you're looking for a good eyelash curler, the regular eyelash curler is an award winner. And it's in fact the one that I always use, in case you're curious who made this amazing eyelash curler. Then for mascara, this one I was so happy to see, and they had a few mascaras in there which I think were deserving. This one specifically will not shock you, at least for how much I talked about it. It's the Maybelline New York, the Falsies Lash Lift. Specifically, they have the ultra black one in this year, but I feel like any of the lash lifts are amazing, and this is my favorite drugstore mascara, so yes. Of course, I'm so happy to see that this got an award. I've been talking about this since its release, and I love the other one too. So this is what the brush looks like. It's one of those natural bristle hourglass shaped brushes, which are perfection in my opinion, and I actually need a new one. Mine is definitely on its last legs. Just easy to get volume with this. You're not really going back a million times. It's just really user friendly. I love it. I really do. And I remember why I don't like this concealer. Getting creasing. It's just too thick for my under eye. For blush, I couldn't decide between using the Tower 28 blushes, which finally won the cream blushes, which I think should have won a long time ago, honestly. But I decided to go with the powder. This is from Makeup by Cheryl, which is now an award-winning blush formula, because I think this is one of the most easy to use blushes. It's just such a perfect powder formula. I still haven't picked up more of these. I've been obsessed with Mellow Mauve, honestly, but if you're looking for a good blush formula, like, we got Pigment. He made these so that they're a little bit more long wearing than other blushes. You want to look blushy? Makeup by Mario's got you covered. Also, don't let the name deceive you. I feel like this is more pinky than mauve, in case you're curious. And then I saw this under the lips category, and I thought it was an interesting choice, honestly. It is MAC Cyber. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this lipstick specifically had its time, not in Allure, but in the makeup industry. Cyber was a thing. Like, I think it was back blogging time, not early YouTube for me, but I remember Cyber, I don't know, being really popular. And it's the super vampy purple, which, should we go there today? I think more relevant to now are the products that I was going to use. But I just wanted to give it a little shout out because honestly, I couldn't believe I was seeing MAC Cyber. That was something that surprised me. It's a good lipstick, honestly. But is it making a comeback? I don't know. It just brought me back to see it there. I'm like, are we really in 2021? Is this not when would it have been? 2010, 11? Like 10 years ago? Anyways, here are what I was going to be using today because I definitely think these are a winner and really relevant to the time for how people like the natural look. These are the Maybelline Lifter Glosses. A ton of them here. They are like the KKW packaging, but the Fenty Gloss Bomb formula. They're incredible. Honestly, I have no idea which one I'm going to use. I think I might go with Noon today, which looks like this. This is one of my favorite ones. Great for every day. And these also have hyaluronic acid in it, which, huge ingredient for the year. Every brand is putting hyaluronic acid in everything, which is a good thing. Get us all hydrated. Was there a lip scrub in the list? Because I need it. Not only do these look great, feel great on, as soon as they've worn off your lips actually feel better having used them. So it's such a great formula. I love that we have some skincare infused makeup products. And then the last thing I wanted to try out for you guys on camera, and this won an award, but I have very limited experience with this product. It's from Kosas, and it's their Air Brow. And I wanted to use this product just in the tail portion of my brows. I'm not really one of these colored gel type of users, but this is good for that natural look, as I said. If you got a lot of eyebrows going on, which I don't, I gotta do some work for mine. So I'm just going to lightly go over the tails because that's pretty dark, honestly, but I love how it kind of makes that easy gradient for my eyebrow. I think it looks really good. It's called Dark Brown, the shade. My eyebrows are fairly cool right now. Warming it up slightly, but I think it works. Honestly, I like it. I put it through my full brow yesterday, and that was my experience with the product, and it was a little too much for me, so I much prefer what I'm doing today is just putting a little bit through the tail of my brow just to give that extra definition. Then I went through other categories that weren't just makeup. I looked at fragrance and hair, and I had a couple things that I wanted to share with you guys. So for fragrance, the winner there was Tom Ford Lost Cherry, and I have a dupe for it. It's the Okja Sinful. You guys know I talk about this brand all the time, but it smells exactly like Tom Ford Lost Cherry. This is what I'm wearing today. Works for the scent of the day too, which is this one if you want to check it out. But Tom Ford Lost Cherry, if you've not smelled that before and you like cherry scents because it's super cherry, you got to go smell it. Honestly, it was one of my most used this year, so it was nice to see that it won an award because quite frankly, I love that smell. And then I also have an off-brand for what won for the hair. I believe this is officially a Hot Tools item. Mine looks exactly like it, but it's from Amazon, so it's also a dupe. But you can use any of these wavers to achieve that wavy hair look that was really popular. So I was just gonna go off camera, quickly do my waves. I don't do anything special with this. People ask me to show a demonstration. I honestly just throw my hair in, clamp it down. That's all I do for my entire head. And I don't use it this way. I flip it upside down. So that's the only thing I do differently, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that for my hair because that's gonna finish off the best of beauty for Allure. And then I will come back and show you guys the finished look. I'm back. This is the finished look with the hair done. And those were all my picks for the Allure Best of Beauty for 2021. What I had in my collection, what I thought I wanted to highlight for this video. Let me know your thoughts on the list if you've checked it out or these products that I featured in the video, whether you think they deserve an award or not, if you've tried them, or if there's other products that you think deserve to be in this. Because I know when I do my end of the year Best of Beauty, I always have a way different list than what they curate for their Best of Beauty, so I cannot wait to film that video in a few months' time. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, for spending some time with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video that I haven't done since 2017. It's been a while, and I had so much fun going through all the products. It's always interesting to see what they have. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. It helps out my channel a lot, and I'd appreciate it if you did so. Also comment. I'd love to talk to you guys in the comment section below and discuss all the Allure Best of Beauty for this year. If you have not subscribed already, I would love to have you join the family by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell if you want to be notified of all my future videos, and I will see you guys in my next one.